All right, good Monday afternoon. This is Greg with the National Weather Service. It is Monday, August 28th, and we're going to talk about the weather for the next week or so. Here is the 7-day outlook. This is the forecast for Spokane, but it should be pretty representative for a lot of the inland northwest. As far as the weather goes, tomorrow should be the warmest day that we see for the next week. We're looking at near record high temperatures for a lot of the area. And also the potential, at least a small chance, for some thunderstorms in the Idaho Panhandle. As we move into Wednesday, a little bit cooler, but we're going to continue with the hazy conditions from the wildfire smoke to our south. And by late in the day Wednesday, we're going to be talking about some breezy conditions along the east slopes of the Cascades, and that may raise our wildfire concerns a bit. By Thursday, we're going to cool off, and that should be our coolest day for the week. And behind that cold front, we should see haze clear out of the region. And then by the time we get to Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, that's our Labor Day weekend, we're looking for another warming trend with temperatures climbing well above average by Saturday and Sunday, and Monday could be quite hot as well. And as we have that upper level ridge building in over the area, we may see a return of some of our haze by late in the weekend and possibly into Monday. Speaking of our haze and smoke, here is a satellite image from about an hour ago. This was at 1 o'clock p.m. on Monday. And we can see some very active wildfires burning, especially in southwestern and central Oregon. And that is responsible for the lion's share of the smoke that has moved into our region over the last 24 hours. So far, a lot of this smoke is of the high-level variety. But when you get into places along the east slopes of the Cascades, some of the more active fires burning there, namely the Jolly Mountain Fire upstream of Ellensburg a little bit, that may be reducing air quality locally along the east slopes of the Cascades. That means the smoke may be at a little lower elevation. For the folks that are in the southern Idaho Panhandle and into the Lewiston-Clarkston Valley, we've had off and on smoke being ingested into that area from wildfires burning in Montana. There are quite a few of them around the Missoula area and towards the Lolo Pass. And some of that smoke is causing issues there. As far as our temperatures go for Tuesday, we're looking at the potential for near record high temperatures. With the hazy skies, we may see temperatures struggle a little bit to reach the mid and upper 90s. But this is the forecast that we just put out for our highs tomorrow. So we're looking for near record highs in Spokane, Lewiston, getting close in Ephrata, probably darn close in Omak, and if the forecast pans out, Sandpoint at 96 will break the record of 93. Also, as we move into Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to be seeing a little bit more mid-level moisture moving into southeast Washington and into the Idaho Panhandle. We have a small chance for some thunderstorms both Tuesday and Wednesday. If any thunderstorms do develop, the hot and dry air mass will support gusty outflow winds with these. We're looking for very little measurable precipitation because it's so hot and dry near the ground. So any lightning that does occur, and we're not looking for very much, but we could see another couple new wildfire starts if that lightning pans out. As we move later into the week, Wednesday night into Thursday, we're looking for a cold front to push through the region, and this is the approximate location of where that cold front will be Wednesday evening. As that cold front moves to the east, it will push a lot of this smoke and haze out of the air and should bring cleaner air to our region for Thursday, Friday, and probably into Saturday. Let's talk a little bit more about the winds for Wednesday. This is for late in the day, late afternoon into the evening. We're looking for a lot of areas to have sustained winds in the 10 to 15 mile per hour range. The gustiest portion of our region will be along the east slopes of the Cascades, where those gap winds come through the Kittitas Valley, Wenatchee Valley, and locally down Lake Chelan. So some of those spots may see some gusts up 20 to 30 miles per hour. Wednesday's going to be quite warm with low humidities, so that could increase our fire danger for that particular day. It will be breezy again on Thursday, and Thursday could be breezy or gusty for a good part of the day. The good news is that we will be cooler on Thursday with higher humidity. So we may see some lingering wildfire issues into Thursday, but in general the situation should be improving with the cooler temps and higher humidity. It continues to be dry, and Spokane International Airport is now on 60 days without recording measurable precipitation. And if this streak continues, we could break that record on September 10th. So the dry streak continues for this incredibly dry summer. And looking at the 8 to 14 day outlook from the Climate Prediction Center, the chances are pretty good that we could threaten that record. That image in the lower panel image there is the chances for precipitation in the September 5th through the 11th time frame. And this looks like we've looked like for much of the summer with below average chances for precipitation. And the upper panel on the upper right there is calling for much above average chances for warmer than normal temperatures. So with that, we're going to go ahead and conclude the briefing for this afternoon. And